The Raptors Daily Breakdown, or RDB for short, will be a series that breaks down a multitude of stats into a number that will be used to compare players to each other and compare how they did game by game. Less than 5 means little playing time / bad performance, 5 through 10, below average, 10 through 15, average, 15 through 20, solid performance, 20 through 25, good performance, 25 through 30, great performance, and 30 plus, absurd performance. The number is calculated using various stats and intangibles like rotation / fighting through screens, for example. Let's go break down the Toronto Raptors' performance during the regular season on March 24th, 2021. Also, if a player was traded, I will be talking about them at the end of the video. Malachi Flynn, -2 ERS, previous score 1. Stanley Johnson, -0.5 ERS, previous score -1. Aaron Baines, 0.5 ERS, previous score 0.5. Terrence Davis, 2 ERS, previous score DNP. And Yuta Watanabe, 4 ERS, previous score DNP. Malachi Flynn missed all 4 of his shot attempts in 6 minutes of action. Stanley Johnson committed 3 fouls in 5 minutes of action. Aaron Baines had a turnover and a foul. Terrence Davis played his last game as a Raptor, getting 2 points. Yuta Watanabe had 3 rebounds and a block. Matt Thomas, 5.5 ERS, previous score DNP. Chris Boucher, 10 ERS, previous score 6. Kyle Lowry, 12.5 ERS, previous score 22. Fred VanVleet, 14 ERS, previous score 28.5, and Paul Watson, 14.5 ERS, previous score 4. Matt Thomas hit 2 3-pointers in his last game as a Raptor. Chris Boucher had 7 points and 6 rebounds on 2 for 5 shooting. To many people's surprise, Kyle Lowry is still a Raptor. He put up 8 points and 9 assists and had a plus-minus of +42. Fred VanVleet had 19 points while hitting 5 3-pointers, while Paul Watson had 12 points and 6 rebounds while also hitting 4 3-pointers. DeAndre Bembry, 15.5 ERS, previous score 2.5. OG Anunoby, 20.5 ERS, previous score DNP. Norman Powell, 23.5 ERS, previous score 10.5, and Pascal Siakam, 29 ERS, previous score 20. DeAndre Bembry got to the basket often as he ended up with 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. OG Anunoby had a great all-around game, getting 23 points and 6 rebounds while also playing stellar defense. Norman Powell played his last game as a Raptor, and in Powell fashion, he dropped another 20-piece. Pascal Siakam had a great all-around game, hitting from inside and out en route to 27 points. Surprisingly, this wasn't a close game at any point despite the Raptors going against a contender from the West in Denver Nuggets. With this game also marked the end of an era with Norman Powell and to an extent Terrence Davis and Matt Thomas. In regards to the Matt Thomas trade, the wing spot is quite crowded and he struggled to get minutes as he is purely a shooter and not a high-level defender. This trade works for both teams involved in the trade and Matt Thomas, as the Jazz get a sharpshooter to help their contention plans, while the Raptors get a future second-round pick for a player that couldn't get into the rotation. For Terrence Davis, this is a bittersweet deal, as during his rookie year he had a lot of potential and looked like another steal. But this year was vastly different as he had a multitude of off-court issues and his play on the court dropped dramatically as he was now a defensive liability and stagnated the offense when he touched the ball. This trade is still up in the air whether or not it was a good trade, as if Terrence Davis gets back into form, the Raptors got rid of a player with a lot of talent. However, if he doesn't, the Raptors at least got a second-round pick out of him. And finally, for the trade that many people don't seem to understand is the Norman Powell deal, as he was traded away despite having a career year. The first misconception I was seeing was that why are the Raptors trading him away when he is still under contract? The simple answer is Norman Powell has a player option which he will definitely decline, as his market value is at an all-time high at around $20 million. As opposed to his current value of $10 million. This factor limits the Raptors' ceiling to improve, and they get a similar player in Gary Trent Jr., who is much younger. The Blazers, it helps them now as it gives them another guy who can give them 20 points and a proven contributor for a playoff team. And then the trade that didn't happen in Kyle Lowry. It didn't happen as the offers simply weren't good enough for how much Kyle Lowry means to this organization. Also, what is most likely going to happen is a sign-and trade in the offseason so that Kyle Lowry can go to a contender and leave on a high note. I also saw a lot of people saying because DeMar DeRozan is going to be bought out and that's why they didn't trade him, but that's simply false, as unless they both want to retire come season end, it doesn't make any sense as they both can be high-level contributors to contenders. So that was the breakdown of Toronto Raptors for March 24th, 2021 and the trade deadline. Leave a like and comment down below and I'll see you guys in the next breakdown. Take care.